All right, so we have this last part, and so first step obviously is going to be to access the document and make a copy. So I've already done that for us. And this part, honestly, the instructions confused me a little bit, so I want to make sure I really go over that. So we're going to click on this, and it says copy the workspace, make sure the units are all correct. So if you want to just kind of double check them, go here, workspace units, we got them correct. And then it says to create the geometry as shown in the images in A and B. So if we see that these fillets, see how right here I have a fillet here, this whole edge is kind of filleted, nice and round, but on the back side there's no fillets, right? There are no fillets here. So if I make the fillets first and then I mirror it, it's all gonna have fillets and all be rounded, but we don't want that, right? The back side doesn't have anything rounded. So what we wanna do is we wanna actually mirror it first and then add in our fillets. So this one has a fillet of 2 right here at this edge. And then this 1.5 is showing that whole front edge. Now again, notice on the right side, there's no fillets. So that whole kind of this long right edge, that's 1.5, and this corner is 2. But again, we need to mirror it first, otherwise the fillets are gonna show up on both sides. So first step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mirror, use our mirroring tool. I'm gonna pick our entire part, right, we're on part mirror. And then I'm gonna kind of just rotate to the back, and our mirroring plane is just gonna be this back edge. So we'll go ahead and hit the check mark. And now in our isometric view, now we have it mirrored, right? So there are no fillets because I haven't done it. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my fillet tool. And so this edge right here, this kind of corner, was 2. So we'll go ahead and hit our check mark. And then this whole long edge was 1.5. The problem is, you know, sometimes if you click it, you get all of it, which is great. Sometimes you don't. So you want to just make sure that you're getting the right thing. Sometimes you might have to click 2 or 3 times. But you want to ensure that kind of this is straight, but then this whole long bar all the way through is 1.5. Okay. And then good thing the back is not rounded at all, right? So that's what we wanted. So that's part B, right? And so then it says, now without adding any new features, reorder the features to achieve the geometry and the images C and D. Well, it's kind of hard. This is what kind of confused me, is that on C, now if you notice, I have this mirror here, and D is actually showing the same thing, just from the other side. So on the back side, see how now, on that mirror side, you can kind of see the back side now does have the rounded edges, right? So C and D, it's the same thing, right? C and D is the same picture. That's what confused me, is A and B is the same picture, just different views. And C and D is the same image, just different views. So what C and D is showing is, hey, can we reorder these with the rollback bar to make it so that fillet appears on both? And so we actually can. So we basically mirrored first, and then we filleted. Well, if we just drag the mirror tool down, now it's after the fillets, and now on both sides, we have the rounded edges. And that's all it's saying. So it kind of confused me at first. It might confuse you when you're reading the directions, but that's all it's asking us to do. So now we just finish it off by setting it to nickel, and then displaying the mask properties and putting in our answer. So we're going to just go ahead and right-click this part 1, assign our material, and choose nickel. Then we'll go to our mask properties, pick this part, and we get 306.574. And we'll just type that in here, 306.574. And congratulations, we have the right answer.